Welcome to Sports Talk with Luke, the True Blue Sports Show.
Welcome, guys, to another episode here on the True Blue Sports Show. And today, I will be talking about and previewing the UNC football spring game this Saturday. And also later on in this episode, I will also be giving y'all a little special announcement. So let's get straight to this episode. So, what's going on, guys? True Blue Sports here, and today I'm going to be previewing and just telling y'all some thoughts, or not really thoughts, but just telling y'all how I'm hoping this thing can go. Players I'm excited to see, and especially from the freshman class. So let's get straight to it. The UNC football game, the UNC football spring game is this Saturday, Saturday, April 24th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time is when it's starting, and it's going to be on the ACC network. Very excited, and spoiler alert, I am going. If you want to see I'll be putting out pictures. If you want to see a picture, pictures that I take, I'm gonna be posting on Twitter a couple of the pictures I'm gonna take there, the game. So definitely follow my Twitter, so you can check those out. Link to the Twitter is in the description below. Anyways, players I'm excited to see. Brown, the wide receiver. He's gonna be a sophomore this year. Of course, Sam Howell. Of course. I'm excited to see how he's going to do again. But you know what, guy, I'm very excited to see? Drake May. Freshman coming in this year. He's probably your backup quarterback, like second string backup, behind Sam. Like, say for an example, which I hope this never happens, but and we're in a situation where Sam Howell got hurt in the middle of the season. He would be playing behind him very well. I'm very excited to see him play. I can't wait to see how he's going to do. I'm excited to see what he needs to improve on. I'm excited to see maybe what he should still keep on doing, what he's good at. I'm very excited to see him play Saturday. Let's see. Emery Simmons. I loved watching him play last year. He probably was in my opinion, our most underrated running back last year. I loved watching him play. He was so much fun to watch. Green, he's going to be a senior. He's a wide receiver, by the way. I'm excited to see him play. Caleb Hood, freshman. I'm very excited to see him play. He's going to be a running back, by the way. I'm very excited to see him play. I follow him on some of my social media stuff. And let me just say that he seems like a pretty cool person. Now, when it comes to playing, I'm pretty sure he's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see how he's going to play as well. Let's see. Jacoby Criswell. Sure, any of our quarterbacks in general. Josh Downs. Had a pretty good game against Texas A&M. I believe he had 2 touchdown catches. He had 1. I know that for sure, but I believe he had 2. He had a pretty good game against Texas A&M in the Orange Bowl. Not a bad season for him last year. I'm excited to see him play. Tamon Fox. I'm hyped up to see this guy play as well. I'm just gonna name you some guys. Bo Corrales. Josh Henderson, British Brooks. Oh, by the way, Josh Henderson and British Brooks, they were the running backs playing in the Orange Bowl against Texas A&M, and they did pretty well overall. I'm not going to lie. They do need to improve a little bit, some stuff, but overall, they didn't do so bad. Let's see. Biggers, or Giovanni Biggers, however you say his name. He's going to be defensive back, junior. Storm Duck, he's only a sophomore. He did decent. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him play. I can't wait. I can't wait. Storm Duck's going to be fun. Let's see. Tamari Fox. Wouldn't be surprised if he's going after his junior year. I think he's going to have a really good season coming up in the fall. Who else am I excited to see play Saturday? Miles Murphy, Kamari Morales, if I said his name correctly. Just so excited to see this team play. And then, of course, I'm excited to see all the coaches out there hyping them up, like Dre Bly, Phil Longo, just everyone out there having a lot of fun. And, yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for Saturday. I definitely want to see, again, you can't tell much from a spring game, but in general, like, you got to wait till the fall and get in those games just to see how they really are. But you can see some things in spring games and see what the offense needs to work out, what the special teams and defense, and what the quarterbacks need to work out. You get what I'm saying? Just that's the best I can say it. Hopefully it makes sense to y'all. But what I'm saying, like, you can see some things that maybe the team needs to keep on doing going in the fall, and like there definitely are some positive and negatives you can see coming out from a team during a spring game. Like positives, like things teams to just keep on doing that they've been great at, and then some things that maybe the team needs to improve on. And one of those things I really want to see is the defense, because I'm going to be real, they struggled throughout the 2020 season. I'm going to pull up the schedule here on my computer here. And they just did not do so well. They would give up a lot of points. And it would especially be to see some teams that maybe they should, not allow much of points to, or just, or they should, or maybe it could be close, but maybe maybe they shouldn't allow much points, because here, look, first game of the season, they did pretty good, but they allowed 22 points to Boston College, which they should have not allowed that much points overall. 45 points to Virginia Tech. I'm going to say Texas Tech. Sorry about that. Virginia Tech. Here's the thing. North Carolina was just owning them all throughout the first half. They were beating them up. It was like 35-14 at halftime, I believe. And they were looking pretty great. But they gave a lot of points, and it got close. But then North Carolina came out and closed it out. But their defense shouldn't have allowed that many points. And then North Carolina allowed Florida State to score like 24 points in the first half. And Florida State struggled a lot last year. And then their defense is pretty solid against State. Struggling against Virginia. Gave up 44 points. They did all right against Duke. A lot of 24 points, but overall got a pretty good victory. They only allowed, let's see. Here's one thing. Allow 53 points to Wake Forest. Now, that's a team that you would think North Carolina would have won, beating Wake like maybe 42-14 last year. Close, crazy game. I was at that game, by the way, and it was wild. Let's see. And then defense did pretty decent against Notre Dame. Of course, good against Western, and then overall solid against Miami. And then I'm going to be real. The defense in the Orange Bowl against Texas A&M did great overall. It's just they pretty much fell apart, I want to say, honestly, in the fourth quarter when Texas A&M closed that out late. But, I mean, overall, that's the main thing I want to see. Offense, all I want to see is improving. Great, did great last year. Great in the 2020 season. But now I want to see, of course, every year you want to see improvement, whether from offense and defense, whether it was good the year before or bad the year before. So I want to see the offense get better, but do the same things they did last year. Just put up those points like it's nothing, Yeah, but that's the one thing I really want to see. I'm hoping I can see somewhat improvement from this defense in the spring game. Of course, you're not going to really see as much from a spring game instead of from a regular season game, you know what I mean? So definitely see more coming in the fall, but I definitely want to see how much more improving that defense is. And it'll be going up, and the defense, whenever they're going to be going up against a really good offense. I mean, it's UNC, yes. Of course, it's a spring game, it's a scrimmage, but what I'm saying is this defense is still going up against, their own offense, and the offense is pretty good overall, and I definitely have high hopes for this year's offense. It's just going to be interesting at the running back situation. That's the one thing I'm also excited to see as well. How is this offense going to be? I really am excited to see that coming in the year. Because last year, I'm going to be honest, one of the best running back duos in college football, okay? Last season, at least. Of all time, not sure about that, but easily top 5 best running back duos in college football. No, honestly, I'm going to be real top 3 best running back duos in college football last season. It was incredible. Javonte Williams and Michael Carter, by the way. Now it's going to be, there's Hood. I don't know who the duo is going to be. It'll probably be Henderson and Brooks, but it'll be interesting to see how Hood goes out there. I'm just interested to see how the running backs are going to be. And then another thing I'm interested to see is how Drake May is going to be. Be interested to see what he can do out there. But then again, excuse me. So, yeah, but those are all the things I'm excited to see out there from this team. And there's plenty of other things I'm excited to see. But I'm very excited. I am very, very excited. Of course, I'm excited to see Sam Howell, too. Names you all those players. Yeah, I'm just overall very hyped up. And, of course, overall, I'm just excited to go see this team have some fun. I'm excited to go and see the beautiful campus again Saturday. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. Now it is time for the announcement. So, of course, y'all know I'm going to the game Saturday. Well, I have decided that I'm going to make videos there, and sort of like a vlog in a way, And I'm going to put that in the next week's episode. So next week's episode is going to be about me at the game. But also in next week's episode, I'm also going to tell you my thoughts of the spring game and tell you some of the things I want to see improvement on a little bit, and see things I want to see and some of the things I like to see as well. So, just things I want to see. I just want to tell you my thoughts of the spring game overall. But throughout that, I'm going to also tell you my story of how my day went in Chapel Hill. And then I'm going to show you some of the pictures, and I'm going to show you some videos of me there. Like me arriving to my seats, arriving to the campus, arriving to the stadium. Something like that, for an example, So I'm telling y'all, next week's episode is something you do not want to miss. It is going to be exciting. It is going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait. I hope y'all are excited for next week's episode. So that's just a little announcement if it makes any sense. And if it doesn't, it's okay. I mean, overall. And if it doesn't, then you'll just have to be in this for a surprise next week. Yeah. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to go to the game Saturday. They are calling for rain. But is that going to stop me from going to Chapel Hill? No, not at all. I am still going to be going no matter what. I can't wait. Unless otherwise they say the game is going to be postponed or canceled, which they probably won't happen. But other than that, still going. Can't wait. And yeah. So anyways, y'all, thank you for listening. Hope y'all enjoyed. And True Blue Sports signing off, and go Heels. And you have listened to Sports Talk with Luke, the True Blue Sports Show.